So today my explorers took me back to Farmers Branch Keenan Cemetery, which I came to, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, and I was just really drawn back to Mama Sarah, who lost 4 children in her 65 years. And I just thought that I would come back and say hello. And it is a bit of a windy day today. We had a cold front blow through, and so I'm going to try to block the wind as much as I can. And just, sit here and chill out and hang out with Mama Sarah. So there's a couple of short people at the park right next to where I am, and so we're just going to sit down and have a relaxing day, some time off with Sarah.
ParaTek loaded.
Maybe run a little bit of ParaTek, see what's doing. See if anybody wants to reach out and say howdy, howdy, howdy.
Started scanning. Trouble.
Right off the bat, trouble. My name is Shannon. It's very nice to be here. Thank you for allowing me to sit here and spend some time with you guys. I can hear you. I am. Yes, I am. So I'm very pleased to be able to spend some time with you. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to be here. If you would like to speak.
Until.
Okay. If you would like to talk, I'm happy to listen. Iron. You'll see this black box with the red light on it in my lap. And you can get up close to this and say whatever you'd like.
Africa.
Okay. Well, either you're a Toto fan, or that's interesting. So the wind just picked up all of a sudden, which is kind of nice. Do you enjoy the cooler weather?
Liberty.
Well, I know that the Keenan family was the first settlers in this particular city of Farmers Branch. And we would like to thank them for that, all of us who happen to live near the area. I've lived here for quite some time now, and it's a wonderful little city, and thank you so much for starting it.
Instead?
Okay. So I'm going to be sharing this on something that you guys aren't familiar with, because of course Mama Sarah died in 1872, and but it's called a computer, and it's an amazing, wonderful thing. It's a box.
7.
No. There were a total of 7 people.
Scared.
What are you scared of? I'm sorry to hear that. Idle. You're scared because you're being idle? Well, I can't imagine that there would be much that you guys can do right now. Or perhaps I'm speculating. I don't like to do that.
Pencil.
That's
Deplete.
Deplete. You depleted a pencil. I know, Sarah, you ran the school that was first here. Are you still teaching kids?
Religion.
Yes. You were teaching religion. Absolutely you were. You were very, very prominent in the Baptist church here in the area. Very prominent. I see on your stone here that your funeral was preached by the Reverend J.M. Myers.
Notice.
Reverend Myers had some wonderful things to say about you. What a wonderful, amazing asset you were to the church and the community, Sarah. You were very loved.
Who?
You. You were very loved.
Beelzebub.
Oh, well, okay. I've never gotten that one on the ParaTek before. Beelzebub. Interesting. Is that who you were teaching the children about? Teaching them about God and Beelzebub?
Fear me.
Fear me. Okay. I can imagine that's something that Beelzebub may say.
Base.
Base, yes. And also, just on a side note, I am aware that the ParaTek runs through a sound bank of preloaded words that are generally hot-loaded towards the paranormal. Little. As I said, the sound banks are generally hot-loaded towards the paranormal. You get some words more than others. That's why I tend to lean more towards old school.
Holy.
Holy. You were a very holy person. Yes, you were. And this is holy ground.
Desert.
Desert. Again, I'm trying to shield the wind from the microphone. I do apologize if I'm not doing a very good job of it.
Vents.
Vents. If you're hearing sort of a scraping sound, that is my pacifier.
Far.
Far. Is there anyone else that happens to be around? There's lots and lots of families around here. There's a U.S. Army Vietnam veteran behind me, Mr. Knight. There are several families. The Stanley family is very close by. The Calloway family is very close by. I would like to thank you all for...
Able.
If you are able, you're very welcome to come over and say hello.
Left.
Who left? If anybody is not familiar with familiar with ParaTek, I'm going to try to get it out of the sun here. You see my reflection. Hello. You'll see that ParaTek has a shock sensor.
Afterlife.
Afterlife. Well, that's a good one. Yeah? Can you tell me about the afterlife? Can you talk to me about that? I'm happy to hear about it. I would love to know more.
Key.
What is the key? You seem to be enjoying this this communication forum, which I am thrilled as punch with. Thank you so much for taking the time out to, to communicate with me. Just to let everybody know, the right side of me has gotten all tingly.
Immersion.
Immersion. Yeah, I do tend to immerse myself in things, yeah. You can hear the kids playing in the background. Do you guys like listening to the children playing? I know I do. It's very enjoyable for me. Hearing all of their laughs and squeals. Maybe, yeah. I can imagine it would be a bit difficult, especially, Sarah, if you are still here, having lost your children, some of them at very young ages. Most notably John, who was the first person, who you guys laid to rest here. That's what started this cemetery. Is your little boy?
Ghost.
Yeah. Ghost. Is that who you are now? Or is that what's around here?
Africa.
Africa, again. Okay. It's an interesting word to come up. It's not something that I hear very often.
Under.
Under. So, would you like me to try
Sail.
Sail? As like boats? Are there some folks that came over on boats from Africa? I know that this area was settled by lots of families who came over from overseas.
Every.
Perhaps we were lucky enough to get some beautiful families from Africa as well. Such a beautiful day out today, isn't it? The breeze is blowing. Auric? I'm not familiar with that word. Can you define it for me? Auric?
Criminal.
Criminal. Okay, thank you. I'm going to have to look that up when I get home. Would you like me to try another way for you guys to talk? I know it's probably been a minute since you've had anybody sit out here and try to have a conversation with you.
Region.
Region, okay. So why don't we do that? Let's turn
Standing
this.
stop.
Yeah, we're going to turn this off, and we're going to go over here and we're going to turn on what's called Necrophonic. Okay, I know another thing you're not familiar with. So I'm going to turn it up just a little bit, see if I can make it a little easier for my friends that are going to be watching this to hear. Again, the wind is picking up, so I'm going to try to lean into it. And I do apologize about the crappy camera work. We all know how much I love unedited videos. So, again, just going to reintroduce myself. I know I haven't gone anywhere, but again, my name is Shannon, and I'm more than happy to sit here and have a chat with whomever would like to talk to me. I appreciate every single one of you. Thank you so much for your time. And is there anyone here that would like to say hello? Hello. So I'm gonna pick this up and put it a little bit closer to my face so I can hear. Do a little subtle pan. So there's a family walking over there. Mom? I don't see. Alright, thank you for coming. You're welcome for me being here. I know I might not be able to hear all of what you're saying right now, but once I get home, I'll be able to go onto what's called a computer and really listen. This is the Keenan family. This is Mom Sarah. There's Dad Thomas. Son William. Son George. John. And there's James. So again, Keenan family, I would like to thank you for starting this city and for giving us a wonderful place to live. I'm going to turn around here because there's somebody standing behind me. Right back there in those trees. Yeah. Hi there. Again, my name is Shannon. You're welcome to come over here and talk to me. See back in there? Yeah. Let's see. Well, thank you for hanging out with me. All right. I'm going to sit back down on this bench. Is that okay? Okay, I'm going to sit down. And guys, my battery is just all of a sudden flashing at me, so I'm going to have to cut this short. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. And I'll see you soon.